So overall, I've had some time to, for lack of a better term, handle these new Angry Bird plushies. And I gotta admit, these are really, really good. These are some of the most high quality plushies out on the market. You can get them on Amazon, you can get them on the Mojo Toys website. If I were to recommend, I'd actually go on the Mojo website themselves, because you're buying directly from them, and that was literally some of the fastest shipping I've ever gotten for anything. I ordered these on the 22nd and I got them the 24th. I mean, it was like just lightning fast. These three over here I ordered through Amazon. They were relatively fast. They got to me within about 4 days, but I mean, still, just cool. The quality on these plushies is undeniable. The level of softness, the texture is just, I don't even know how to describe it. It is super ridiculously soft and cuddly. I would have loved to have these as kids. They're all soft, but not too soft. I will admit, some of the original 8-inch plushies, which I actually have a couple of them just off screen, they're a little too soft and squishy in my opinion. But they do have one thing that separates these from the original, and that's the voice box. Here it is right here. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but mine doesn't work anymore. But this is an original 8-inch Angry Bird plush, and it is very interesting. The quality differences are relatively big. These have more, there's different stuffing, the texture is different, as they just feel a little different. The pig, or the Chuck and the Bluebird, are also quite interesting. These are the updated designs of both of them. There were the original design, which I have an example of that just off camera, and this is the original design for the Bluebird. So as you can see, that both the new one is definitely different. You can also see the texture differences between the two. It might not be easy to see on camera, but there is a huge difference in the texture. Let me focus a little bit. Okay, don't move. So yeah, as you can see, the fur on the new one's just looks really soft, and the other one's not as soft. Also in the line you have the updated pig, which is actually if I can hold it, is actually a lot rounder than the original, which I do have right off screen, and it'll be interesting, kind of a side-by-side comparison. So here is the new pig right here, and this is the original right here. So I don't know how well it comes across on camera, but you can easily see that the new one's a lot rounder, a lot bigger. The texture, some have said it's different. I mean, it's definitely a different texture, but I don't know. This one's a lot more soft, and this one's not as soft and cuddly, but then again, this one's brand new. Besides that, I have heard that Maximum Overdrive mentioned that all of these plushies have different material, and you can definitely see how the green kind of changes when you move it. And this one, it has a little bit of that, but not as obvious. But again, very high quality plushies. To me, and to a lot of people, the biggest showstopper of the set is the Mighty Eagle plush, because a lot of people didn't get a chance to get the original Mighty Eagle plush, and the original Mighty Eagle plush is really freaking big. And this is, to me, a lot more manageable size. I would have killed to have this as a kid. I mean, it really goes perfect with the 5-inch Angry Bird plushies, and I'll even show you that even though the Mighty Eagle should be a lot bigger, to me, if I was a little kid, it would have definitely been a lot of fun to play with. Because you do have a Mighty Eagle that is in scale with the, closer in scale with the 5-inch plushies as a playable toy, and I really would have killed to have this. It is awesome, and I do have the original Mighty Eagle. It's actually sitting behind me, believe it or not, as I'm recording this video. I've got my camera off to the side just a little bit, and it is definitely a size difference and a texture difference. Do I recommend, actually, believe it or not, I'd recommend this Mighty Eagle over the original. I know that might sound really surprising to some, poof, but I really do. To me, it's smaller, it's easier to store it somewhere, and the original Mighty Eagle I genuinely use as a pillow because it's so freaking big and I don't really have anywhere else to put it. But anyways, let me give you guys my final thoughts on the new Mojo plushies. So ultimately, do I think these are worth the price? Yes. but ultimately I'm going to leave that to the viewer. And if you want to purchase these, go for it. If you don't, that's okay. If you want to get the whole line or just a couple, I think that's totally fine and totally reasonable. So, anyways, overall, I think the Mighty Mojo Angry Bird plushies definitely sit well with your other 8-inch plushies, and I think they are an awesome plush, and yeah, I think they're cool. It's nice to see Angry Birds back, and ultimately they are a little expensive, but I do think the price tag is worth it. But ultimately, it's collector to collector. I think they're awesome, and I bought a couple, but I don't plan on getting the rest of them, mostly because I do have the original white dot Bombird plush, and I do have Hal and Terrence, and I don't really want a Stella, and they aren't offering a Matilda to kind of finish off the original cast of birds. But anyways, guys, this is RSRT264. Sorry, my amigos. Peace. Have a great day.